Presenting the Northwest Bank Wildcat News with Bolt News Director Alex Solzman. News from the Humboldt schools, presented every Wednesday at this time by Northwest Bank. Now, here's Alex.
Welcome to Wildcat News on KHBT, brought to you by Northwest Bank. I'm Alex Salzma, and we have a special show for you today. We're broadcasting from Taft Elementary School. We're going to hear from some students later in this broadcast, but first we'll talk to George Bruder. He's the principal at Taft and Meese. George, as I said, a special show today. Why don't you preview our listeners to what they're going to hear?
That's just what I want to call it, a special Wildcat News today. And, you know, we always have elementary happenings, and I get to come and talk on the radio, but I thought, how cool would it be to hear from our students, and why do they like to come to Taft Elementary, or what's special about Taft Elementary to them? And you'll get to hear it right from them. And this is all their thoughts, their words, nothing that I put down on their piece of paper to say or do, but it's coming right from the heart. So I hope our listeners enjoy hearing from first graders, second graders, third and fourth graders from Taft Elementary School, why this school is a special place for them to attend.
I'm excited to hear from them, too, but before we get to the students, I should pose to you the same question that I'm going to ask them. What do you enjoy about being here at Taft, George?
You know, it is about the students, and that's exactly why I come to work every day, is because of the boys and girls here, and the hugs that I receive, and the warm comments that I receive, and the student body here. They're great kids, and you're going to hear from the boys and girls talk about PBIS, and they say those four letters pretty fast: positive behavior interventions and supports. But hopefully you'll get to hear from them that it's the celebrations about PBIS that they look forward to. They've earned those. We recently had a hayride for the boys and girls, and how cool that was. Dean Coleman brought his tractor in, and Mrs. Neiman provided the wagon that was very safe for the boys and girls to ride in. But, you know, go back to your question, it's all about the students here. And, yes, I need to give praises to our teachers and our support staff, too, because they're wonderful, wonderful people to work with. And I've told this many, many times to people, I have the best job in the world.
And we'll hear from some of those kids after our commercial break. You're listening to Wildcat News on KHBT, brought to you by Northwest Bank.
Hi, this is Julie Clendenin with Northwest Bank. Northwest Bank is proud of its partnership with the Humboldt Community Schools. Northwest Bank supports Wildcat academics and athletics and wishes the players, students, and parents continued success. Commitment you can bank on isn't just a slogan, it's the way we conduct our business to meet the needs of our customers. We offer great rates, great products, and superior service. Whether you're buying a house or shopping for a new car, come experience the difference. Northwest Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm now with some second graders from Mrs. Duffield's classroom, and we'll first talk to Mason Van Pelt. Mason, I get to talk to your dad all the time during the softball season, so I'm sure you know the drill by now. Mason, what are some of your favorite things about Taft?
Well, Pancake Day, because you really don't often get to have pancakes at school, so that's really fun. And the field trips, we just took one right now to the care center to sing, and it was pretty fun to sing to people. And I like the teachers because they really care for us and keep us safe at recesses.
What are some of the things you like to do during recess?
Play games, play tag on the in the grass areas. Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, Mason. Good job. And now I'm joined by Amber Sampson. Amber, what are some of the things that you like about Taft?
Everyone is nice and friendly. I love everything about my school. Science is my favorite subject.
What do you like about science?
In first grade, we got to do something in a bag, and we had to feel, and we had to guess what it was.
Oh, wow. I'd be a little scared to put my hand in there. Hey, thanks a lot, Amber. I'm now joined by Jaron Kroger. And Jaron, what do you like about being a student here at Taft?
Well, recess, it just gives us a little break from school and stuff like that. PBIS as well. They're so fun. That last one we had, hayride and the hot cocoa, that was really good. And my friends, they're super nice and they care a lot. And guided reading, my guided reading teacher is awesome. Well, he gives us really fun activities. Math, I just love math because it makes you just smarter. It just gives us fun things to learn about, and my teachers, they are so nice. They care for you. They help you learn.
What kind of math problems do you like to do?
I like addition, multiplication, subtraction, and all that other stuff.
You mentioned your teachers, too. Do you have a favorite teacher, or two, that you really like here at Taft?
Yeah, Mrs. Duffield.
And that's the teacher that you have right now as a second grader. Thanks a lot. And now we'll move on to Riley McBurney. Riley, what do you like about being a student here at Taft?
Well, we get to do morning math, and we get to go to the movie theater and watch a movie, and then we get to do marble celebrations, and one of them is you get to have popcorn and watch a movie. That's my favorite one.
What movie did you like last time you watched here?
It was a Halloween movie. It was Arthur's Halloween.
That does sound like a good one. Thanks a lot for sharing all that today. And now last here for our second graders, we'll go to Leah Lanning. Leah, what do you enjoy about being a student here at Taft?
I like learning. I like doing math. That's really fun for me. Recess is nice when I get to play with my friends and have fun. And I like music, PE, and computer. They're fun. You get to play fun games there. And on our smart board in the morning, we just do like this little sheet of helping us learn. And I like our programs that we do. And this year we're going to do it for Christmas, December 18th.
What are some of the songs you're working on for that program?
In the Pound, the Puppy Song, and can't remember really other ones.
Yeah, those sounds like a lot of good songs to hear. So make sure everybody out there come out and make sure you support these students at that program. And you mentioned that smart board too. What does that smart board do for you? I didn't have a smart board when I was in school.
We do our math sheet on it together. Like if it's hard and we wouldn't understand it, Mrs. Duffield will give us like a free answer on it. And she helps us learn on it and stuff. We do our reading stuff on it. And
hey, thanks a lot for your time, guys. Those are second graders from Mrs. Duffield's class here at Taft.
Hi, this is Julie Clendenin with Northwest Bank. Northwest Bank is proud of its partnership with the Humboldt Community Schools. Northwest Bank supports Wildcat academics and athletics and wishes the players, students, and parents continued success. Commitment you can bank on isn't just a slogan, it's the way we conduct our business to meet the needs of our customers. We offer great rates, great products, and superior service. Whether you're buying a house or shopping for a new car, come experience the difference. Northwest Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm now with some third graders from Mrs. Allstott's classroom here at Taft Elementary. And first I'll talk to Zane Feaster. And Zane, what are some of your favorite things about being a student here at Taft?
The PBIS celebration and PE, computer, music, art, smart boards, after-school program, math, recess, reading, blue ribbon school, lunch and breakfast, and library time.
I know math is one of your favorite subjects. What do you like about math?
Well, it's just fun to do the adding, subtraction, and addition, times stuff, and that's the fun part about doing it, getting more technology in.
That's right. And you mentioned those smart boards as some of the technology too.
Yeah, it's way easier now than it probably used to be.
A lot easier than when I was your age.
That's funny.
Which is a long time ago. It feels like a long time ago. Hey, thanks a lot, Zane. And now we have Mason Brown. Mason, what do you like about being a student here at Taft?
I like PE, math, PBIS celebrations. I like our business partner, Recess, and Blue Ribbon School.
Tell me about your business partner.
I like our business partner because she showed us how to take a computer and show us all the technology.
That's great. And you, just like Zane, like math.
I do. And I like it because I get to learn more, and sometimes we get to play fun games on for the subject.
I'm now with Lydia Orger. And Lydia, what are some of your favorite reasons that you're a student here at Taft?
I like all the teachers and PBAS and business partner, and the kids are really nice to me, and Blue Ribbon and math.
So all three of you love math. What do you like about math?
I like that we can have fun and do it with all the kids and learn new stuff like times and division and plussing and subtraction.
Who are some of your favorite teachers that you've had?
Mrs. Boswell, Mrs. Larson, Mrs. Lash, and Mrs. Allstott and stuff.
That's good. And Mrs. Allstott's the one that you have right now, so I'm glad you included her too. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. I'm now joined by 4 students that are 4th graders in Mrs. Yemlin's classroom here at Taft Elementary. And we'll first start with Haley Stone. Haley, what are some of the things that you like about Taft Elementary?
I like PE because we get to play games. And I like our business partners because we get to learn about what they do for their jobs. And ours is Bank Iowa. And I like art because we get to make stuff, and earlier today we made buildings.
Can you tell me about your building that you made?
It was round, and then it had lots of windows.
Oh, good.
And when we drew it up top, then we had to draw it on the bottom, and we had to paint it. And after we painted it, I didn't get finished though, so it's not.
Well, that's all right. It sounds like a really cool building. What else do you like here at Taft?
I like social studies because we get to, it's like a bunch of quizzes. You work in groups, and you have to try and figure out the answers to latitude and longitude.
Social studies is always one of my favorite subjects too, so I appreciate you sharing that today. Now let's talk to Paige Allard. And Paige, what are some of the things that you enjoy about being a student here at Taft Elementary in Humboldt?
Well, we like PBIS because we get to do fun things in class. And then I like PE. I like to play the games. And it goes with the holidays. If it's Thanksgiving, we play a Thanksgiving game. And Christmas, we play Santa's Workshop and stuff like that. And then I like the teachers. They're nice. I like math. It's just a favorite subject of mine. I like recess because we get to do a lot of fun things outside. I like science experiments when we get to make a design and we get to test it out. I like the after school program. I like to go to the after school program is where we get to go there after school, wait till our parents get there, and we get to play with balls and we get them out in time and we get to color and everything. I like library. I like our business partners from Bank Iowa named Amy and Gabe. And I like art. We get to make cool things. And yeah, that's it.
You mentioned those science experiments. That would sound like a lot of fun to get to do some experiments. What are some of the things that you do when you're conducting those science experiments?
The last experiment that we did is we made these boats, and we figured out something with our group, and we had to figure out like what we wanted to do to make the boat to float on water and hold cargo. And so you get to do something with your group and figure out like how much cargo it would be able to carry, and we'll test them out and see like who's did the best.
That sounds like a lot of fun, and a fun way to learn, too. Thanks a lot, Paige. Now let's move on to Ty Schluter. Ty is also a fourth grader in Mrs. Yemlin's classroom. Ty, what are the things that you enjoy about being a student here at Taft Elementary?
I enjoy recess and math, art, reading, PE. What I like about PE is that you get exercise. I like my friends and making more friends, and books to read, and also library time, safe school, and rules that are fair and good ones. Science and social studies, Bank Iowa, business partner, computers. I like the awesome teachers that work here and learn and teach us stuff. I like how we have a blue ribbon school and PBIS, and music and brain breaks.
I've noticed everybody has said their teachers so far, so that's good to hear that you all enjoy your teachers. And Ty, you talked about PBIS, and recently I was told that a hayride was part of a PBIS reward. Tell me about that.
If you're good, you get to do some stuff like the hayride and go around in a square, then back to Taft.
How much fun was that hayride?
Really fun. We started, some of the class started singing Jingle Bells.
Oh, good. This is a great time of the year for that, too, so thanks a lot, Ty. And our final fourth grader that we'll talk to today is Dusty Pate, and Dusty is wearing an Iowa Hawkeye sweatshirt, so I must say I like your sweatshirt to start off. But what are some of the things that you like about Taft?
I like the teachers. I like PE. I like science and the wrestling team. The reason I like the wrestling team because they're doing really good this year. And the reason I like science is because we do a lot of good art. We do a lot of fun stuff. And the reason I like PE is because of the teacher and the games we play. And the reason I like the teachers because they're fun.
And who is your PE teacher?
Mr. McDaniel.
That's right, and he does a great job coaching the volleyball team, too. And also one of the things that we've talked about earlier, too, is the fact that you guys are a blue ribbon school. How important is that for you, the fact that you guys earn that as students here?
It's really awesome that we learned it because our teachers teach us good stuff, and now we can get smarter every day of the day.
Hey, thanks a lot, Dusty. Joining me are first graders from Mrs. Zog's classroom here at Taft Elementary. We are broadcasting from Taft Elementary today. I'm now joined by Braden Swanson. Braden, what are some of the reasons that you like Taft?
PE.
PE, what are things about PE that you enjoy?
Tag.
Tag, I love tag too. Tag is a fun game. What are some other things that you enjoy about Taft?
Crafts.
Oh, good. It's good that you get some time to do some crafts too. And thanks a lot for your time, Braden, and thanks for answering those questions. Now let's move on to Turner Hansen. Turner is also a first grader from Mrs. Zog's classroom. Turner, what are some of your favorite things about Taft?
Homework.
Homework. And not a lot of students, I think, would say homework, but what do you like doing your homework?
Because there's math problems, and I like to do them.
Great. That's good to hear that you like doing math. What are some other things that you like at Taft?
I really like to go out and play recess.
Now, Braden said he liked tag. What are some of the games that you like when you're at recess?
I like to play soccer.
Good. It's good to hear. And now we have Claire Olson. Claire, what are some of the things that you like about Taft?
Reading.
Yeah, I know you see you have a big library here. Do you like going to the library and picking out some books?
Yes.
What are some other things you like here at Taft?
Doing math problems.
Hey, that's great to hear. Keep up the good work in school. And we also have Sam Knight with me today. Sam is also a first grader here at Taft Elementary. Sam, what do you enjoy here at Taft? PE, that's been a popular answer here today. What are your favorite things to do in PE?
Ball tag.
Ball tag. What do you do? How do you play ball tag?
You throw balls at people and then they'll be it.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. What else do you like here at Taft?
Recess.
Those would be probably my two favorite things, too. Thanks a lot, Sam. That was Wildcat News here on KHBT, brought to you by Northwest Bank. We'll be back again next Wednesday with another Wildcat News here on The Bolt.
This has been the Northwest Bank Wildcat News Program, presented every Wednesday at this time by Northwest Bank.